الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأرسل بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا أما بعد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون صدق الله العظيم. Dear respected elders, dear brothers, dear young Muslims and sisters, Alhamdulillah, all forms of praise is only and only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah for this beautiful, bright, blue sky day. Alhamdulillah with all the plenty of rains which Allah granted, that traffic is jammed on 15 to look at these beautiful hills of flowers, poppy seed flowers. It's bringing hundreds and thousands of people to look at the beauty of design of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has continuously are giving us signs to praise Him. And we need to continue to learn, because all praise is only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to know, dear brothers, that our heart beat 100,000 times a minute, a day. And it beats and it pumps throughout the average lifetime 3 super tanker of gallons of blood. Allahu Akbar. And continuously beating without any interference of anybody and pumping blood to the body. This is just one example for us to reflect. I mean, if you go in a dark places where there is no light to interfere you, and you just raise your eyes up, you will be amazed, you will be astonished, you will be mind blocked to see the beauty of the millions and millions of stars shining on your overhead. What an awesome creator, designer. All praise for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has guided us, whom we seek forgiveness, and we ask for His help. And we know that there is no help except the help of Allah, there is no guidance except for the guidance of Allah. And in your presence, we are very, very confident to testify that there is nobody worth worshipping, because the sovereignty belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is only one and one with no partners. And we are very confident to testify in your presence, along with the chains of the Prophet, Muhammad Rasulullah is the final messenger, who is mercy to mankind. Those are the key values we continue to work on. And we know that despite the challenges we face, we strengthen our iman. This is what is very important, because this is not something new that challenges comes to the people with faith. Actually, the challenge comes to entire human beings, because innal insana lakabad. Allah has created the human being in turmoil, in toil, in hard work. It's a constantly struggle. But what is the best part of it is the people of faith, who are struggling and keeping the faith and are confident in their faith despite the difficult times. And they are very confident because they are putting their trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillah tawakkaltu ala Allah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Every time we know that we put our trust, because we know no harm can come without the knowledge of Allah, without the permission of Allah. So let's focus over this last 2 weeks. I know you must have heard enough. But it's very important to strengthen our iman. And that's what I am here to share with you, why it is important that we need to be getting more and more active and do good. And this is not, like I said earlier, when Muhammad Rasulullah and all the prophets, the struggle, accusations, Islamophobia, false accusation and harm, and just you have a list and list, and they are the best of the best. And if they have to go through all that challenges, what makes us exempt from being tested by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? We will be tested. So looking back and taking you to some Medina period, that Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was coming out is a very important message, and it was embraced by everybody there. The Jewish leadership was dominating in Medina, and their authority of rabbi and scholars is declining because Muhammad Rasulullah is the talk of the town. So therefore, there is the impact of influence is decreasing, and the message of Islam is increasing. So just take the picture back here. I mean, what we could have done to telecast live throughout the country of New Zealand, which was telecast by many channels throughout the world, the Friday prayer after the victims were hit in Masjid al-Noor in Christchurch, New Zealand. Can you imagine? With that 50 martyrs, Allah gifted the entire humanity a message of peace and love from the sermon calling Allah's greatness and testifying to His sovereignty, testifying to the messenger of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, calling people for the prayers, calling people for success, and to glorify Allah is great. Allahu Akbar. Can you imagine? I mean, how much it will cost you to run the commercial, to be telecast throughout the Super Bowl, how many millions of dollars is spent for those big corporate to do the commercials. But Allah decided, let's teach the entire world the message of Islam is nowhere to go. It is here to save us. It is here to save the humanity. But the challenges will be there. Let the challenges have to be coped by us. And the people will learn. And look at the awesome that in support of the sisters, more than half of the New Zealand population were wearing scarf. Whereas right now the state of Quebec in Canada, they want to pass a law to restrict the hijab in the public places by the government officials. And this struggle goes on, and we have to part of this struggle with our good example, with our good discipline, with our good organization, with our hard work. And that's how it is, because Allah wants you to do what? Fight the hate with love. Fight the violence with justice. Fight the Islamophobia with our dedication that we will let people know what the message of Islam is. And Allah will, just listen to this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Wafu wasfuhu. Forgive and let it go. Hatta ya'ti Allahu bi amrihi. Leave that matter for Allah to decide. Inna Allah ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah is the one who has the control of all things. He will decide what to do next, because they will not be able to blow the message of peace and love and sovereignty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ilahukum ilahun wahid. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. That's what we are reminded every Friday to read Surah Al-Kahf and conclude with this, that in sovereignty of Allah nobody is to be compromised. And do good if you have any hope to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this, dear brothers, so our first action would be, don't get emotionally charged. Don't try to say we are going to take revenge. People are ignorant. People are arrogant. People do not know. The reason they do not know, because that's what they see in the media, that's what they see in the social media, that's what they are saying, the false propaganda. So now to match up what we are doing, are we also standing up and be part of our community, neighbors, schools, wherever we are touching our influence, we need to display our integrity, character, love, respect, and dignity for life, and caring, loving, harmony. And that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, wafu wasfahu, forgive. But he did not just say, okay, that's it. No, but he said, waqimus salah, establish the prayer. So now we need to understand when crisis comes, we need to come more in number to the masjid. Not scare away. Nobody has to be scared away because only one time death will come. One time death will come, no more than that. And we have to die. Everybody knows, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. We all, indeed we belong to Allah. Indeed we all return to Allah. So strive. Strive. Fastabiqul khairat. Strive for excellence. Do whatever this time. الذي خلق الموت والحياة ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا. Created life and death in order to determine how good we are doing, how good we can do, because we are ahsanul khaliqin. We have the potential. We have the potential to really please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, showing our sacrifices, dedication and knowledge and striving in every different arena, just like a strong tree with a deep-rooted faith, deep-rooted faith, and all the branches coming out, giving the fruit, the branches of science, astronomy, biology, just name any sciences of the Quran al-Kareem, which Allah wants us to expound. Rabbi zidni ilma. Oh Allah, increase us in knowledge, which is going to benefit. So this is what our goal is. Fastabiqul khairat, do good. And aqimus salah. So aqimus salah is very important because the connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the highest level of obedience and submission is through your physical example and physical submission, to put your forehead on the ground and say Subhana Rabbi al-Ala. Glory to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who's above high. You have given everything. And that is important. That's why Allah wants you to strengthen our iman, because this is the Miraj al-Mu'mineen. We are in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't give up. Don't be afraid. Don't have fear. Oh, I cannot bring my children. Oh, we have to be careful. How is the security? Yeah, we need to do everything what needs to be done, because we have to be good managers. We need to know the risk management. We need to learn all the sciences, to learn even the intelligence, even the knowledge, or to reach out to the law enforcement agencies and talking about the safety and security of our centers and homes and community at large. We equally care. We equally care for synagogue and churches and temples, because every place of worship, Allah says, has to be respected. That's the awesome creator we are being taught, and we are so proud and we are so thankful that Allah uses us to serve your need. And that's what I'm asking you. Bring your family to the masjid. Bring your children to the masjid. Come, make a point, at least if I cannot come 5 times, which may be difficult due to commuting and all that, come at least for Isha prayer. Come for Fajr. Come at least 3 times a day. Do something, but keep this masjid active and all masajid active. Wa aqimus salah, wa atuz zakah. Institute the halal zakat. I mean, what we have not yet focused is to realize that Southern California, 500,000 Muslims with the highest level of knowledge and degrees, and with millions of dollars of income, and that institute of zakat purify that halal income and develop the infrastructure and to take care of all the difficulties and develop, all the institution is doable. And collectively in the world, it is more than doable. There should be no hunger. Why Muslim land has to go through so much hunger and sickness when there's rich of trillions of dollars flowing from the Muslim land? Alas, because we are not paying attention to Allah's command. And then naturally Allah is testing us to see that are we going to get better? Are we going to move forward with more discipline and commitment? Because remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says you are not going to enter Jannah until you are tested, that you are sincere in your commitment to say Ilahukum ilahun wahid. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the strength to be strong Muslim and to be organized and get involved in every area of civic engagement. It is very important. Our voice has to be heard. And we are very thankful of this positive trend, which brought Ilhan Omar to speak out for the rights and against Islamophobia. I mean, we need more participation so we can send our representation in the Congress and speak with the word of honor and justice, not hate. But demand justice, because many Jewish organizations are understanding this, that Islam never have any intention to harm anyone. But the challenge is that we have to work hard. We have to commit ourselves to very specific, so don't underestimate any good deed. Bringing the children to Saturday school, Sunday school, or to the Quran classes, or supporting the sisters. Sisters is more than half of our population. And if they are not equally participating in masajid affairs, then we are lacking that training and knowledge so that they can impart to their children. And the crisis comes that if they are not properly trained and then the children become teenagers, we don't know how to handle. And the attack is on the family. And the attack is on the family, then how we are going to take care of that? We have to strengthen the family bonds. We have to strengthen the family bond and love each other, respect your partner, and honor them. And let me tell you, they can do a lot more better than what we can do. Yes, we have strength in our areas, but they have also strength in many areas which will not have patience. So I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us in this opportunity. It does not matter, they scare you by trying to put some fire in the masjid. Be alert. Be alert. Everybody Allah has given eyes. Keep an eye on it. Don't look for some packages, laying unknown packages, or keep an eye on who's coming and coming. Everybody is welcome. The place of worship is for everybody. It's for the sinners. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide the humanity with the true love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for humanity. Allah says, what I'm going to do, I have no desire to punish nobody. Allah does not run off the capacity in Jannah. It is always available for everyone. So let's help each other to make everybody know that Allah loves us. So Allah help us to Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah hamdan kaseeran tayyiban mubarakan. Alhamdulillah alladhi anzala ala abdihi al-kitaba wa lam yaj'al lahu iwaja. Wa qala Allah ta'ala fil Quran al-Majid, fa'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Inna Allah ya'murukum bil 'adli wal ihsan wa ita'i dhil qurba wa yanha 'anil fahsha'i wal munkari wal baghi la'allakum tadhakkarun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanding us, command. Master of the universe, owner of the universe, owner of everything, commands justice, commands excellence, commands honorable relationship with relatives, cordial relation with the relatives. Allah commands to stay away from sins, transgression and shameful deeds. Allah is commanding us. Every one of us who's sitting here must always review this, how I am doing in this area. And Allah continues that, أَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَمَا تُقَدِّمُوا لِأَنفُسِكُمْ خَيْرًا تَجِدُوا مِنْ عِنْدِ اللَّهِ. Everything we are investing, you will find with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So don't underestimate any little good we are doing, any activity we are doing to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we will find it and you will see the very important results, and Allah knows how to handle His affair. We should do what we need to do. And وقال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. O Allah, we seek refuge in you from anxiety and grief. O Allah, we seek refuge in you from depression, from despair of hope, from severe diseases. O Allah, we seek your guidance, we seek your forgiveness, we need your help. Ya Allah, in this challenging times, Ya Allah, you are inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. Ya Allah, hasbi Allah, we put your trust in you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, we put trust in you, Ya Allah. Help us to do good. Help us to come to masjid. Bring the family in the masjid. Bring sister, honoring them in the best way possible. And Ya Allah, with whatever Allah you have given us, O Allah, give us the capability to help others. There is a tremendous amount of sorrow in New Zealand. There is a tremendous amount of flooding in Mozambique and Mali. Many people don't have homes. Ya Allah, we are enjoying the security and all that. Ya Allah, give us the strength to help those, Ya Allah. All the Muslim charities are raising funds. Helping Hand is here, so do help them. Help those good causes, because that's what the zakat is for. O Allah, help us, those who are sick. Ya Allah, heal them who are sick. O Allah, give employment to those who need employment. Ya Allah, we ask you to reward all the good leadership of New Zealand who have demonstrated an awesome example of leadership. O Allah, guide them to the message of Allah. Open their hearts to Islam, Ya Allah. O Allah, reward all the shuhada with their forgiveness, Ya Allah, with their bravery, with their comment that we forgive, we do not hate anyone. So this is what I want to share with you today. May Allah accept us, strengthen us, and be proud to be identity of Musliman, as a Muslim. Subhana rabbika rabbul izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wa aqimis salam.